Guys, it's the Gruffinator, and today we're talking about one of my most overbuilt models. And when I say that, I'm actually not kidding. Today, we're talking about my 3D print and custom locomotive of the GA Boeckling from the Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad. Now, this is an engine that has yet to be featured on my channel, actually, because I featured Myron and Judy, and so far, every time I've went, the Boeckling would either be not run, or they would have changed their plans and ran Judy or Myron. Which, I'm not surprised, because the Boeckling is a backup engine. And when I say the most modeled I'm not kidding. So basically, all three of these aren't the only GA Boecklings that I've modeled. I've actually modeled two before this, and have printed all of them. So I had a total of 6 reprints. And I'm not counting the one where I printed 2 of them. That would have made it 7. So, other than that, we also have a new layout. Oh yeah, and I mentioned I'd 3D print Albert. And I did. Which I'll save him for a later video. Because I'm still looking for a better chassis. Now, oh yeah, and I have the rest of the fleet, which all these have been seen in a previous video, but I'm going over them individually too. Now, the Boeckling does die on the points relatively easily, not practically. See, look. And you give her a slight push, she'll get stuck again. That tender's had a couple redesigns too in order to get perfect. So, she can actually pull more than this. I don't know how much she can pull, but I'm just pulling 2 coaches because that's all I have. And the tender. So, there is some things about the Boeckling that I do not like, but most of the point, it's one of my favorite engines on the Cedar Point, actually. The Boeckling's not got a way to put all of its weight on its drivers, so she can struggle a little bit. And also, from crews, I've heard that she can be not the best. I've heard they found mushrooms in her cab, I've heard that running her is a pain, and that she struggles on hills, which, funny enough, the model does too, so points for accuracy, I guess. And this is also a good look at my railroad for you guys if you haven't seen the new layout yet. But, yeah, and the GA Boeckling's website says that its tractive effort is 10,000 something, which is kind of hard to believe seeing just how much she struggles. And yes, she just died. Well, she didn't die, oh, there she goes, she's trying. She's wheel spinning right now. Now she just died. Let's give her a slight push. The GA Boeckling is in between when it comes to my most favorite or my second favorite. I was going to say Albert, because I never ran an Albert. But I like both the Davenport locomotives. So, it's hard to pick a favorite. Now, for your fun fact about the real GA Boeckling is she was built standard gauge at one point. Then converted to narrow gauge over time. She went to Disneyland, and then went to Cedar Point in trade for the Mod L, which... Mod. And then there's Mod. But, yeah. I actually have a standard gauge attempt on the GA Boeckling. The only problem is since I don't have the right wheels, I'm using a bogey. Yeah, and at the time she was also a 40. Also one of my few 3D printed models to actually feature good paint for once. Because I've had to reprint this and repaint this so many times that it's honestly easier to fix the paint than it is to fix an entire locomotive. Well, I guess that's it. Sorry if I'm yawning a lot. It's because it's early in the morning and I just got up. So yeah, what do you think of the G8 Boeckling? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll get to y'all later. Bye.